phone back in there. Alright, that's fine. It's fine. I don't want to do that anyway. And now I gotta get the light back on there. Is that working? Oh, no. Cancel. Come back. Yes, okay. And I'm still 3 minutes before I'm supposed to start. Just unplug you and pull this cord around here. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right, I think now I got to do the camera a little bit more like that. Well, either way I do it. I wish I could get it straighter. Oh, you know what? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, but straight for my iPad is not straight for, what about that? A little bit more. Now, can I angle it? Angle it. Yeah, see, I got all this area I gotta slide over. So. Might have gone too far. All right, 10 o'clock. I guess I'm gonna act like there are people watching this and start my stream. Welcome to Building My Legos, 10 to midnight on a Tuesday night. We're gonna start off by doing this Lego Speed Champions Too Fast, Too Furious Nissan Skyline GTR R34. And I believe that this does have a was it Brian was his name in the movie? Brian O'Connor, maybe? Paul Walker is who I'm talking about, who's no longer with us, sadly. I think there's a minifigure for Paul Walker in here. I don't know that I'm going to add that minifigure to my collection. I have only so much room in my collection. I can't have every single minifigure out there. Look here at this picture. I like this. It's got a nitrous tank in the cab with next to Paul Walker there driving there. I guess that's the box is in pretty good shape. I don't see any. I'm not seeing any real dents right now. I'm not seeing any scratches. Even the corners and the edges are looking pretty good. I will put this up on Marketplace for sale after I get through building it. I don't know that anybody's actually gonna buy it or not, but I'll throw it up there anyway. And I'll keep it until then. I'll probably, if it fits back in the box, I'll probably just put it back in the box until or find a drawer to stick it in somewhere, or a shelf to put it on somewhere in the house, until I can either sell it. If I don't get it sold on Marketplace, maybe I'll take it to the local bricks and minifigs shop and see if they want to buy it from me. I mean, it's possible somebody wants it just for that Paul Walker. And I'm getting a lot of glare on the box from my. Let's see if I can turn this down a little bit. That was up. You know what? That glare is not coming. Let me turn this light off. Now let's see how that looks. I mean, there's still some glare, but it's not like it was before. Anyway, I totally forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I can always take it to the local bricks and minifig. If I can't sell it on Marketplace, the local bricks and minifig is not gonna give me, as much money as I would probably want for it, or that if I could sell it on Marketplace, I'd probably get more money for it. But that's just the nature of the beast. That's why like GameStop never get paid much for used games. It's why that meme of the Pawn Star guys saying, best I can do is $20 is a meme, is because that's just the nature of the beast. When they're in business doing like that, they cannot buy at full price and sell, at less than full price. They're gonna lose money and go out of business, and that's just not how it works. So they're gonna buy lower dollar value and sell at the higher dollar value. And this is the way. Obviously, I don't want to damage the box, because if somebody does want to buy it, the box is important to them. And I have several boxes now that are damaged, and there's just nothing I can do about it. I just gotta. I could have tried to trade it in, but the amount of time and energy that takes, shipping things back, and then hoping they send you a new one in a better box, and it's just not worth it, I guess. So, when I buy at the retail store, obviously I always try to look for the best looking box and buy that one. But I have had some that I have arrived damaged, and I'm just going to have to eat it. I'm just going to have to take the damage. But this is how I've been opening the boxes. I'm not going to, obviously tear the perforation here. This way has seemed to be working pretty well for me, just using a knife, cutting through the glue. Sometimes I have accidentally cut the cardboard, mainly on the inside, the flap that's on the inside, which is damage to the box, but at least it's on the inside where it's not visible. And I just can't come up with a better way. Most of the time this does work spectacularly. And so I haven't been able to come up with a better way yet, but if anybody out there can comment, if anybody out there knows of a better way, I would love to hear your thoughts on how to open it easier without doing any damage to anything. And also I have a irrational fear, well, maybe not irrational, but I have a phobia or a fear that I'm going to cut myself very badly one day doing this on accident. The knife's going to slip or something and go into my hand, and I'm going to go viral, or maybe not viral is not the right word, but people are going to watch the video on the internet of me stabbing myself in the hand while I'm trying to open a Lego box. So let's see how that turned out. Oh, that turned out oh no, see, this is a prime example right here. And I knew that one was kind of tight when I was sticking the knife in. But again, I don't know how I was supposed to get that open without there's just so much glue on this piece that, ideally you would like to see what you see on this box, which is just cutting through the glue, not cutting through oh geez, I'm not in frame. All right, let me get in frame here. Jeez, I can't. I've just been talking. Nothing I'm doing is on camera. How far over? Oh, because it's so much closer to the camera. That's why the angle is so drastic and sharp. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So this is what I was trying to show you guys. This flap came out very well. Did not get cut hardly at all. This is what you would like to see, is just the glue being cut and not the cardboard getting cut. But, inevitably, there was just so much glue on this piece, on this flap, that I couldn't get the knife between the cardboard and you can't see what you're doing, so it's hard to tell. Unless I'm getting like a stethoscope or whatever, and sticking that in to see what I'm doing. But anyway, again, if anybody has a better way to open these boxes without damaging them, again, I'm not too worried about this. Collectors might be, but it's whatever. It's the box is damaged. Sorry. It's on the inside. It's where you can't see it when the box is closed. Jeez, I keep doing things out of frame. It's on the inside. It's where you can't see it when the box is closed. So I mean, is the box really damaged or not? But anyway, enough of that. Let's see what we got here. We got one bag, two bags. All right, so it's not a very big build. I'll set bag two over here off to the side. I got bag one right here. Oh God, look at all the stickers on this thing. I hate stickers. I absolutely hate stickers. Everybody will give you advice about how to put the stickers on and say use the brick separator, and I've done some of that, and it does help. It is helpful. I have successfully put on some stickers with the brick separator, but I've also seemed to mess it up and ruin it as well. And so for the most part, most of the builds that I have, they are not it doesn't really matter. Like I stopped putting the stickers on altogether. And for the most part, most of the builds I do, it really hasn't mattered to me one bit. When I look at the finished product, I've never been like, oh my God, the stickers are missing. That it doesn't have Pac-Man on the side of it or whatever. No, it still looks like an arcade machine. I know it's Pac-Man. Everybody knows it's Pac-Man. But I just put these sticker sheets in the front page of the instruction booklet, as the instruction booklet's going back in the box with everything else. And I'll leave it in there, and because that way, whoever buys it from me, they're buying it. The stickers are not crooked on the build. If they want to put the stickers on, they can. There are I have seen some of these sticker sheets go sell for as much as the new Lego sets sell for on the internet. So I could be a way to make money there. You know, I'm not going to try to separate it from the unit and from the Legos and sell it by itself. I'm going to try to sell it all as one package deal, but somebody could conceivably do that if they wanted to have this car on their shelf, or they wanted to take the car and sell it for parts and then just sell the sticker sheet. Anyway, I don't do the stickers. All right. One of the first things so we got a bag one, and there's a freestanding piece in the bag. All right, so I just got to remember I'm in frame as long as I'm close to the... It's only when I get close to... Okay. Really... Can I angle it a little bit? Is that good? Oh, because that's going to make me have to slide. Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, I don't want to get any closer to that. Okay, I'm going to go. No, that's good. That's good. Okay. But what I need to do is slide it this way, but then angle it back. Oh. I did too much. Did too much. Crap. Yeah, I messed up. Why does it seem so much closer now? I'm gonna have to angle you back. Oh, that's tough. Because it's so tight, so every little move. Okay, I see what I should have done. It's still not. That might be too much. That's gonna have to do it for tonight. I can't sit here and play with this all night long. All right. First thing that you'll see is, and if I point it at the screen, let's see what the glare does if I point that. Okay, it's not too bad. And I know it's not straight, but I can't get it straight without like what's straight for the board where I'm building is not straight for the iPad, and what's straight for the iPad is not straight for the board that I'm building. So and I'm only gonna really have it on the iPad briefly, I guess, and that's just to show you that I'm in the Builder app. I don't know if you can see, I currently have 33,551 bricks in my collection. And I can kind of move it around here. I have 57 sets. Now, these aren't all the sets. I have some other sets that are currently, downstairs in the closet that have not been registered here yet. So that's one of the things that I'm going to do right now is register my set. I always try to get the insider points. If you'll notice on the front of the booklet here, in the bottom right corner of all these instructions, there's always a QR code. Ah, geez, I'm not in frame. Okay. Oh, right, because now I'm on the iPad view. Yes, okay. In the bottom right-hand corner of the booklet here, there's a QR code, and if you download this Builder app, this Lego app, on your phone or your iPad, or I guess you can go to the website on your computer. You can scan in that QR code, and it will take you to. I'm not going to go through the whole process right now because I don't want to. I don't want to do that on camera. But I like to use, instead of using the book instructions, and the book instructions are nice, they're fine. But instead of using those, I like to use the Builder app. It gives you a 3D model of the build, which you can manipulate. You can rotate it around, zoom in. You can look at it from all sides. So I'm not sure. Sometimes they don't have the model. They just have a copy of the 3DF booklet, a PDF booklet. I'm sorry. I'm not sure. This might be a PDF. This one might not. No, this is 3D. Okay. So we're in business. All right. So it shows you what you need. It says you need all of bag 1 and that free piece that was floating in the box. So I'm going to open this bad boy up. Let's see here. Let me get the camera back on the building surface. Did I do that correctly? Yes, I think I've got that covered. So I got the free piece here. Now I'll put that up at the top, and I'm going to dump out bag number 1. Oh, there goes Paul Walker's head and his torso. All right. I know it sounds silly, but you do really have to check the bag for pieces that get stuck. Sometimes you'll have a piece that'll get stuck in the corner. You know, like that piece right there. I like the clear plastic bags better. They say these paper bags are better for the environment. I guess plastic's not good. So if they can recycle this paper, or it's biodegradable, that's also good. So, I'm not going to complain about it. I'll be okay with it. You just got to remember to check the bag. Some people rip the bags all the way open. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to put this bag back in the box with the instructions and the stickers and everything else. So, all right. 2 small bags labeled number 1 inside the big bag labeled number 1. I will most likely put all the extra pieces that there are into one of these, probably this bag right here. Yeah, these little bags are really where the paper is the least fun. I don't know why, but getting the pieces out for some reason just seems to be not the most fun thing in the world from these paper bags. And I'm still sitting at no viewers, and that's fine. The internet tells me that I'm not going to have any viewers watching my stream, certainly not for a long while. And I'm okay with that. I'm not really trying to become like some big Lego influencer or whatever. I just don't. What happened is I ended up buying the Millennium Falcon, the big UCS Millennium Falcon. I bought it this past year on May the 4th for the double, quadruple loyalty points. Mainly because they said it was going to retire sometime around Christmas of this year. the first of the year it would be retired, or the last December 31st of this year it would be retired. So, and I've always wanted to do it, and so I got it, and I haven't started building it yet. I might actually wait until Christmas time to start building it. I have another backlog of other Lego sets, and I'm probably gonna build most of them first before I start thinking about tackling that Millennium Falcon. So when I get the Millennium Falcon, I wanted to record it. I wanted to have I'm probably repost these videos on YouTube. And keep streaming here, and I'll have, recordings of the UCS Millennium Falcon build. And I apologize if you're watching this on a replay and about my camera skills. I've just started streaming. I've just gotten this camera set up, and I'm just not really used to doing all this yet. So once I get all this figured out a little bit better, hopefully in later streams I won't have to spend so much time playing around with the camera and getting the angles right and all that good stuff. So the little app, the bag makes noise, but I've got the volume turned down way low, and I kept wondering, what the heck is that noise? And there's this annoying sound that the app makes. All right. Let's put Brian O'Connor together first. He's wearing his patented white t-shirt. He's got some gray pants on. You can see some wrinkles in the shirt, or maybe that's muscle definition. He wasn't the Jackman. All right, he's only got one face, which is a little surprising because he does have hair that covers his face, and so I would think that that would cover the back of his head. So I would think that they would give him two faces, but maybe they just didn't want to have him. I mean, what other face would you give him? You gave him a happy face. Maybe they just didn't want to give Paul Walker a angry face or a mad face or whatever. So anyway, there is Paul Walker minifig. He will be included with the set when I go to sell it. Trying to make sure I get him in frame here. Jeez, this is tough. Figuring out exactly where the camera... Okay, that's too far, that's too far, that's too far. Oh, ridiculous. All right, there's freaking Paul Walker now. There is a lot of glare from the camera. So I really need to figure out how to get that glare to stop. Okay. So you've seen Paul Walker. There he is. All right, let's see. Oh, and Paul Walker gets a wrench, apparently. Let's see if we can find his wrench. There's his wrench. I wonder if they gave us a backup wrench. They got the wrench in his right hand. I'll put the wrench in his right hand. I'll figure out later if they gave me a backup wrench or not. All right, let me try to get him in frame again, this time with his wrench. Let me turn the wrench to the side so you guys can tell it's actually a wrench. Yeah, okay, focus. All right, so there's Paul Walker with his wrench. All right, let's first. Imagine that, we're starting with the big base. And I need, let's see what's in here. Okay. These bad boys right here. Which way is this thing turned? You know, the glare from this thing is bad on the iPad too. Let's see if I can figure out a way to doesn't twist in that direction. But you know what? Even with the iPad, I mean, I gotta have this light. It's not gonna work without the light, so. Sorry about the camera shaking. I'm trying to adjust the brightness. That's better. That's at least a little bit better. Still looks bright enough on here, doesn't it? All right, here we go. I'm building this fucker. What is it? Almost half an hour in, and I just put my first two. Well, I guess you call it Paul Walker. At 10:25 before I finally put my first piece of Paul Walker together. I'm not in frame. I gotta remember to stay in frame. Like, I seriously just need a shoulder mount or something. And that'd be too dang wobbly. I think I just gotta get a better... I mean, the tripod that I got is... Well, it's not a tripod, but the stand that I got is... Just have me do them all at the same time instead of making me... You guys can't see it. Where you at, sucker? Yeah, I'm just not going to be able to do this at this location. I'm going to have to... Alright, I got to bring the whole thing closer to me. Oh, shit. We've had our first accident of today's stream. I promise you guys, though, once I get this figured out about how to... Alright, I think I got all the pieces back in there. I guess we'll find out if I didn't. I just gotta pull all this a lot closer to me. And then I gotta back this up right here. Nope. Oh, maybe. Okay. Now, like... I mean, I guess it's as good as it's gonna get for tonight. And this, honestly, is kind of what I'd be doing anyway. I mean, I wouldn't be stopping to play with the camera, but I would be sitting here. I'm still... What I want is for the camera to be like over my shoulder or something. Just gonna have to learn to stay in frame is what I'm gonna have to do. Okay, so how can I? Right, if I move the light. Over here, maybe? Oh, that might be. Is it still bright enough, guys? Oh, I have a viewer. Hello, viewer. I'm a new streamer, so I hope you'll forgive me. I'm getting back to the building of the Lego right now. That's not the piece. I'm still just trying to figure out my camera setup and everything else. I'm trying to force myself to keep my hands in the frame. Like it's actually much more difficult than I thought it would be. I tried to stream earlier in the week. If you go back and watch any of my replays, oh, he left. Wow. Here I was trying to engage. Maybe they don't want me to talk at all. Maybe they're just like, oh, this guy's talking, I'm leaving. Maybe they just want to silence and the building. At least I'm doing a better job of keeping my hands in frame now. You kind of have to force yourself to keep your hands in the damn frame. It's a lot harder than you would think it would be. And getting the camera angle right turned out to be a real bitch. Like, I still don't have the camera angle that I think I want. And, like, I have already spent money on this one stand, and it wasn't until, the stand got here that I saw the problems with it. Like, how can you know what the problems are, what you like and what you don't like until... So now, there probably is a different stand out there that would be better, would be something that I would like more, that would help me to get a better angle. But I'm going to spend more money on another stand. I guess, I could always return this. I feel this is actually the third, well, this is the second stand that I bought. The first stand, which I still have, and I am planning on returning. but it was a tripod, and so I couldn't even get. I am still doing stuff out of frame, but I gotta get it close to my eyes sometime. Maybe I just need glasses. I really don't know what to do. You know what? If I put the light up here. Okay. So maybe that wasn't the smartest idea. If I put the light up here, how does that look? Pull it over to the side a little bit more. Oh, and I can kind of angle it. Not too much glare. I'll turn it. Anyways, back to what I was doing. I'll have to see if that. I'll have to rewatch it and just see if that looks any better or not. Really? Bruh. Oh, there it is. Jeez. Doing things out of frame again. I want to do it like right close up to my chest. I guess that's where I just normally do it. What's wrong? What do you want? Oh, God. I cannot not do things out of freaking frame. That's where it went, right? Yeah. There you go. Like, once again, out of fucking frame. So it seems like I do it when I start having difficulty getting a piece to snap correctly. And it makes me pull it closer to my face, I guess. Do I feel like I can see it better if it's closer? Or I'll have a better shot of getting it right if I'm gonna be out of those. The only thing I'd be doing differently is I'd still be talking to myself. I'd still be putting together Legos. I wouldn't have spent so much time fucking around with the camera, but this is about exactly what I've been doing tonight. Regardless, one of you, and one of you. The blue goes in the back. Do it again. The blue goes in the back. So I guess that guy that came in here was just trying to post a link to a website for fake viewers or something. All right. So, I mean, I wonder, like, should I just stay quiet? Should I just keep my mouth shut? Like, would that be more what people want? It's just a completely quiet stream with no talking and just the building? Or do they want me to talk to them? And I guess I just need to do what I want to do. And like, is that really what it's about? It's just like the ASMR. I see somebody's here. I won't talk if you guys don't want me to talk, but at least tell me, how does my camera setup look? Is it too much glare? Do you feel like you can see enough or not? Oh, one of you left. Wow. Put a piece in backwards, guys. First mistake of the night. Back down to one viewer again. Maybe I should have talked for those people. See? I don't talk for some. I do talk for others. Whichever one I choose is the wrong one, apparently. Anyway, my point was, this is what I'd be doing regardless, so might as well try to stream it. Oh, wow. What an asshole. All right, that piece is there, that piece is there, that piece is there. Okay, so it's these two pieces, right? This piece and this piece. And then right back here. Yes. And then yes, yes, yes. 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 Alright, don't freaking tear it apart this time. Just not the easiest place to get any leverage, to apply any pressure to get it to snap. Like it just, oh geez. Let's just, let's see what we got here. Something tells me that's going to be the exhaust pipe. Dang, only one of those? Alright, where am I at now? Yeah, the thing with staying in frame is I'm holding my shoulder in a odd position. I'm going to have to do this different. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this in this position. I'm going to have to... Taillights, I guess. It's an interesting technique. I hadn't seen that before. Ooh. It's a piece that I haven't really gotten to use very much. I haven't seen it very many sets. I haven't got to use it much before. It's got a hole in one side. I'm gonna have to put the lighting source behind. Alright. I've spent enough time fucking around with the camera. I've been on for an hour. I'm still on bag 1. It's absurd. The gray one goes in front, and this one faces in that direction. And then this goes on. Yeah, so that piece that I was just talking about with the hole in it, it made the smaller light tail light, I guess, and then this is the larger tail light. That's a pretty good. I haven't built very many cars, honestly. Cars aren't really my jam, but so I guess this could be a common building technique for cars, but for what I've been building, that's kind of a different thing that I hadn't seen before. Shit. Gotta put a stop to that. For Pete's sake. Easy, easy. All right. All right, I'm gonna move the damn light source again because I can't decide where is a good place to have it. Let's see if can I put it over here? Oh, come on, that would be so amazing if you stayed right there. Oh, wait. What about that? Okay, well now I've completely fucked the camera up, that's for sure. I hope nobody saw that. Oh, no. Shit. Okay, that's not gonna fucking work. Fuck you, piece of shit. Man, I really wanted that to work. Alright, what about back here? That thing's too big. That casts too much of a shadow. Shit. That casts too much of a shadow. I think this might have been the best of all the options, honestly. That was probably too much. Maybe one day I'll have a freaking camera setup I like. The only thing I'd be different if I wasn't streaming is I would have some kind of TV show on in the background. And I'd be listening to it, getting caught up on my shows. But I can't do that. And I guess I could do it with headphones. Especially if I was gonna do it silent and not talk. If that's what people... If that's how people would like to watch my Lego builds, is with me being silent, I guess. But I can't mute the broadcast altogether because you guys do want to hear the nice little clicks sometimes. Sometimes you get some good clicks. So I need some headphones that will reach the TV so I can listen to the TV while I'm building Legos and not talking. See, I didn't know the questions to ask when I was buying this stand. I didn't know that I needed to ask if it had a telescoping arm on it or not. Hello viewers, please let me know if this camera angle is any good or not. If you're enjoying watching this from this angle. The lighting's okay. Or let me know if you'd like for me to talk to you during the streams, or if you just want me to shut up and build Legos. Ah. Alright, so I just gotta gather these extra pieces up here. I always save the extra pieces. If anybody ever wants this set, we'll have them. And then I'll break out bag 2. We're halfway done. Alright, well, my one viewer left, so I'm back to no viewers again. I was staying quiet while they were here because I thought maybe that was what they wanted. But I'm going to take a break. I haven't taken a break yet. I'm over an hour into it. I'm going to take like 5 minutes and I'll be back in 5 minutes. I need to make a sign that says I'll be back. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work something different out with those cords, that's for sure. Fuck, I'm knocking the microphone. The camera stand. Oh shit, that hurt like a motherfucker. Oh Jesus. Of course somebody's gonna fucking come in. Alright. I'll be back. Gotta take a bathroom break. Gotta take a bathroom break. Okay, guys, I'm back. Anybody in here? Nobody's in here. What was that, 5-minute break? All right, so I'll try to get in from this side this time. I think this is the side I got out on. I just got to do something different. Oh, jeez, come on now, don't fuck with me right now. Yeah, these cables are getting all tangled up. Tangled up in blue. Easy, easy, everybody relax. Everybody stay calm. We're gonna get things back to being situated correctly. Maybe what I gotta do is just reposition myself better with like the... Oh jeez, that's gonna be bright. Right in your eye, huh? Well, that came back together pretty well, didn't it? All right, back to the build. Look, some sick hubcaps over there. Never really had any hubcaps on any of the other cars I built either. Not that I've built that many of them though. I'm gonna have to do something different for my arms, that's for sure, because they're gonna get raw rubbing against these edges of this. Little roll cage action. So that's a different piece. You don't see this piece very often, and they're using it as his roll cage, I guess. Get it up, come on. Well, so that's why the light's gotta be. Why can't shit just be easy? Why can't there just be a nice, simple, easy stand that does everything I want it to do with a simple light that attaches to it nice and easy? So it didn't tell me to put a sticker on that. So that's a printed piece? Hold on. Is that it right there? Yeah, okay, it's a printed piece. Oh, come on, there it is. Some nice chrome pieces in this set. Lego knew if they were gonna make a Fast and Furious car that they were gonna have to make it nice. Alright, well maybe it's over here. Alright. So I guess that's a seat back. More chrome. These canisters. Yeah, okay, so these are gonna be the nitrous canisters, I guess. That's the seat back. Yup. The NOS. Oh shit, I put that on the wrong way. I mean, I'm just gonna talk when I want to, not talk when I don't want to. I mean, all right. So yeah, I don't know how much you can tell, but there's a seat back here, and then two little nitrous tanks next to Paul Walker in his Skyline. Oops. Let's stay up here, please. One more nitrous canister, huh? Oh yeah, I like that. So a total of 3 nitrous canisters there, a little cluster of nitrous. The Go Fast juice. So that piece goes facing that direction, right there. And then I guess this is gonna be like the stick shift. This thing. Okay, I did that. All right, come on. Let's not be throwing pieces on the floor. Oh, doing things out of frame again. Because it's making my arms hurt to hold them up here in the... That's why this setup is not going to be... I mean, unless I'm just going to do like a bunch of short streams, which I don't think that's... Yeah, I mean, when I start doing the big sets, doing things out of frame again. I'm gonna have to do like day-long streams. You know, start streaming in the morning and stream. Go get yourself some breakfast and then come back and start streaming until dinner time. And just knock out like however many bags. On a huge build and do that. Doing things out of frame again. That's the only thing was I did not expect it to be so hard to remember to keep my arms in frame. But it's just because the damn camera's got to be so close. I'm going to put this piece on incorrectly. Okay, that seems more. Damn it! I'm gonna have to move this light back. It's not working there. Now it's gonna give me the glare back on my iPad again. This makes it hard to see the directions. But so much better for the camera. How to make it stop is it so difficult to get the camera right, to get the light right? I hate it. I hate it. It should be simple. It should be so easy to do this. Alright, well, now I'm not seeing any of those pieces, so... Animal crackers in my soup. Hello, viewer. Are you somebody who's here to advertise your website, or are you here to watch me build my Legos? And do you prefer me to talk to you or to just shut up and build? Where'd you go? There you are. other piece not in here? Dang. All right. Let's look again. And they left. Maybe I should have tried to talk to him more. So it's got to be in here, right? And I already see it. I mean, my God. Like, how can you be so blind 1 second and then... All right, yeah, let me just move on. Doing things out of frame again. Because my shoulder hurts and my forearms hurt. Son of a bitch. Let's be more careful, please. Son of a bitch. Don't grab it by the roll bar. Jeez. What a time I'm having. And this thing only connects to those two studs. Huh? No, there's a third stud up here. Okay. No, come on. There we go. Okay. Facing in this direction. And of these, I guess. Yeah, way to turn it in a direction that it doesn't look like what it is. Okay, that's clearly not the right piece. And that one is a match, and that one, oh, here's the right piece. Let's not drop it. I'm still amazed. All the little stickers they printed for us to put on these pieces, and the one piece they printed was the seat back, the blue seat back. Like, I mean, maybe it's from another set. Maybe it's used in another set as well. Another blue. I guess maybe I could see it in a Star Wars set, or look at it again. Yeah, it looks more like a minifig torso than. Let me turn it. I don't know. One of these here. One of these here. And one of these here. And one of these right there. Hello, viewers. Let me know if you'd like for me to talk with you or just shut up and build. Apologize if I and you left. Oh, no, maybe you're back. Apologize if I accidentally do some things out of frame. This is new to me, and it's a lot more difficult than I was expecting to keep my hands in where they're supposed to be. And also, my camera setup has improved greatly, but is still not where I want it to be. Looks like we're going to be able to lift the hood on this bad boy and take a look underneath. Imagine that. Well, this is going to be the engine, huh? Hello, viewer. Did that off camera. Oh no, okay, I didn't actually do it, so I can redo that. So we can get you guys a nice ASMR pop here. There it is, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. The viewers come, the viewers go. God, this is the second time I'm knocked off the roll cage. It's not secured very well. Once I get a roof on this bitch. Did that off camera. I'd love to hear from you in chat, viewers. The spoiler. I think it's the first car build I've ever had that had a spoiler like that, or had a spoiler at all, probably. I haven't done many cars, just some Batmobiles, really. Get to use these sick chrome hubcaps I saw earlier, I spoke about earlier. I've been waiting to throw these bad boys on there. I wonder what other sets they use these for. It's not on the DeLorean. It's not on the Back to the Future time machine. That's it, huh? We're done. You can take this cockpit off, put your minifig down in there. I don't know if I can get him in there with the while he's holding the wrench or not, but let's see if we can or not. Oh yeah, he's in there. Not well, maybe not. It's hard to get his legs lined up with the studs that are down there. And I don't really want him to get wedged in there anyway. And I can't put the lid back on with this wrench in his hand, and I'm not going to take the wrench out. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to take the wrench out of his hand. I do want to get him in there because I'm going to put this whole thing, I think it's going to fit back in the original box. Oh, geez. Come here, Brian O'Connor. Let me get these legs lined up. All right. Was it your arms that were in the way? Was that what was? There we go. All right, now I got him in place. So let's put your arms back down. Oh, yeah. Oh, I might be able to get the wrench back in your hand. Oh, probably not. That's probably going to be impossible. All right, you're coming in. Oh, your hair came off. I do believe I can get you in the car with the wrench, Brian O'Connor. And I mean, who drives while carrying a wrench? But I want, for anybody else who might look at this set, to know that he has all of his accessories. Nothing's missing, you know what I mean? All right, so I think I got him in there with his wrench. Now can I get the lid back on this bad boy? Is it the wrench that's causing that to happen, or is it just that I don't have it lined up? Oh, yeah, okay, it's the wrench that's causing that to happen. No, maybe not. Hold on. Try one more time. Oh, yeah, went right on. Nice. Okay, there it is. Brian O'Connor is in the driver's seat. Let me see. Sorry, I did some of that off camera. Let's see. How do I want to orient this thing here? I want to orient it this way. Is that? Yeah. Yep. Yep. And then I want to angle it a little bit more. And then turn it more. Yeah. All right. So I don't know if you can see Brian O'Connor, Paul Walker there in the front seat and the thing. But this is it, the finished Skyline. Pretty fun build, pretty good time. Cars haven't really been my thing. I haven't really been doing a lot of cars. I've been focusing more on Star Wars and Marvel and Harry Potter, things like that. I like the spoiler back here. I like the wheels, the rims. I wish I could do a better job of. I wish I had better camera awareness and I could do a better job of holding the thing properly for the camera. But anyway, you've seen I like this exhaust pipe back here. You've seen I like these rear tail lights. I did not put the stickers on. This is probably the first build that I haven't put the stickers on that I've thought to myself, okay, well, this really doesn't look like the way it's supposed to look without the stickers. Most of the other ones that I've done without the stickers, it has not really made any difference at all, I don't believe. All right, here, let's look at the box. All right, that's it. I'm calling it a night. There it is next to the box. Only had some sense of spatial awareness. You'd think somebody who liked to build Legos would. It's because the camera's so delayed, it's hard to. Anyway, I'm done. That's it for the night. I finished the Skyline. I'm gonna put these extra pieces back in the bag. So if anybody ever wants this thing, I can have all the extra pieces. And I'm gonna put it all, the instructions, the bags, the extra pieces, the mini fits, all going back in the box. I think it's gonna fit. Let's make sure it fits. Oh yeah, it easily fits. I totally could have done a smaller box for this build. Sure didn't leave any extra pieces behind. And throw all that stuff back in the box. Throw it in a drawer somewhere, and then maybe after it retires, I'll throw it on Facebook Marketplace, and if nobody buys it, I'll take it to the Bricks and Minifig and take whatever little bit of cash they offer me for it. Thanks so much for watching the stream, and I'll stream some more later this week. Maybe this weekend I'll get a big set out, and I'll start doing a huge set, and I'll play with the camera, set up some more so I can give you guys a better view, better angle. All right, I gotta stop this thing. Oh shit. Fuck me.